Are you telling yourself that? Or are you telling yourself things like, this life is painful? I'm always attracting problems. Problems are just too much in my life, right? I'm so frustrated. I'm so tired of problems. You understand? That's the story you're telling yourself, right? So when you switch and change and put something more positive, you're able to change your frequency. Your self-fulfilling prophecy will change. You will tell yourself that, yes, I'm able to achieve all things. I'm able to overcome challenges. Every problem has a solution. I'm here to solve solutions and I'm ready to solve solutions. Life is easy, right? I'm taking accountability of my life. That's the inner story you're telling yourself right now. Here it is. Your frequency is like a signal, a radio signal station, a radio station or a signal. When you go onto FM, there's a certain type of music and content. When you go to another channel, there's another type of music and contents. This is what they mean when they change, when they say change your frequency. When you go to joy, you'll find another experience. When you go to frustration and sadness, you'll find another experience, because it's all different radio frequencies. Basically, we need to understand that, right? If I am here depression, I want to be happy. What it means that I need to change my belief and my thoughts about where I am for me to be happy. It's a simple thing, and you can do it fast when you learn how to do it, how to move from one frequency to another. You can do it automatically. The more you practice, the more you get better at it, right? The more you become perfect in it. You become perfect in it when you learn how to change it. But I understand that, yes, this is not forever. I can change it. I have the power to change. I don't need somebody else to make me happy. I can make myself happy by changing my thoughts. I'm not going to wait for something outside of me to happen. I'm not going to wait for that new job, for more money, for payday, whatever it is. I'm going to be choosing to be happy every single day. That's why I'm so into morning ritual. Morning ritual says today, no matter whatever happens today, I'm choosing hope. I'm choosing peace. I'm choosing wellness. Every single day, you got to tell yourself that, because now you're putting yourself in that radio frequency, that vibration that you need to be in, when you, because you want to attract easy life. You want to attract happiness during your day, right? So now that you change how you see the world and how you see yourself each day, you start with your morning practice. Okay, today, Spirit, thank you, God, for this wonderful day. What happened yesterday. Like, for example, I had a very traumatic experience yesterday. I had a very stressful experience yesterday. I'm at work and something happened in my social life. I had to now focus at my work and focus at something that's happening in my social life outside my work, right? It dropped my frequency. It put me in another space. And it kept me in that space for most of the day, right? Then I get up this morning and I'm thinking, okay, and now this thing is now it's coming back into my mind, trying to force me to focus on it again. You understand, affecting my frequency right now. And I told myself, no, each morning is a new day. So what happened yesterday happened. So I have to release it and understand that, yes, it happened. Me going back and thinking about all the things that happened yesterday and how frustrated and how full of anxiety I was and how disappointed I was, whatever the story may be. Today's a new day, right? Because the past is the past. Right now, this is something that's kind of difficult for us to let go, because it goes into your body. Remember that your emotions go into your subconscious mind, which is your body, and also your mind. So it's not only a thought, it's also a feeling. That's what I mean by you. It's going into your body. It's a feeling when you think about the situation. And remember, when you start your day, right, your mind puts you where your last thought was before you slept. Okay, especially if it was a very emotional experience that you are going through yesterday, that emotional experience you are going through yesterday. So now when you get up in the morning, now your mind, your subconscious mind brings that feeling back. Oh yeah, I remember where you were yesterday. Now you got to tell yourself, yes, that was yesterday, today is today. Okay, there's a solution for every problem. You got to keep on telling yourself that it's okay. I'm going to let go of this now and focus on today. What can I bring wonderful in my life experience, right? I cannot change what happened yesterday. I cannot change that negative thing, that thing that gave me anxiety, I cannot change it. Yesterday is past. Today is a new day. And we have to always do that because it helps you with your mental health as well. It helps you with your mental health for you to always tell yourself that. You understand? Oh, have a great day, Miss Sweetie Pie. You will be back on the next live. I'm busy. Okay, no problem, lovey. Have a great day, Sweetie Pie. Goodbye. See you later. Right? So this is what I'm talking about. You need to change your radio dial always, right? Simple thing. We need focus. It needs focus for you to be able to change your frequency, right? On a day-to-day basis, even during the day when somebody tells you a negative story and you feel sad. Don't own it. Let go of it. Because when you own it, you're now affecting your own frequency. Now you causing your own suffering, basically, right? That's why I say that every single morning, start on a new vibration every single morning. Your frequency is like a signal, a radio, right? A radio station sends out. So you're sending out that signal. So it comes into you. Somebody tells you something happens, right? Some people, whatever happens, there was an accident, whatever, it makes you feel bad, feel sad, you feel frustrated. Now you must be rushing around to try and help people. Maybe, I'm trying to say, now you're in a state of unbalanced, you're unbalanced, a state of being unbalanced, because now you're so frustrated, you're so full of anxiety, you understand? Now you have to change it quickly, because then it becomes your frequency for the whole day. You'll be worried and stressed and you think, oh my God, this world is full of bad things happening all the time. Bad things do happen and good things also happen. So let's us focus more on the good things and understand, okay, yes, that bad thing happened. Let's let it go and move on, right? As I said, you have to start your day with a refreshed thought every single day, high frequency, elevated feelings, as Bashar says, elevated feelings, high frequency, being grateful for where you are now at this moment, right? So because you are able to attract and keep things within yourself. So you need to be aware about why you are feeling bad, right? Something bad happened. Yes, let it go. Understand, yes, I've accepted it's happened now. It's the past. Let me let it go, okay? So I can focus on this new day, focus on manifesting and creating better experiences. In the same way, your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs create a frequency. Your inner signal, which is your worldview, right? Life then sends back experiences that match that frequency, as I said, right? As I was explaining. If you see the world as hostile or limited, you naturally notice and attract more hostile and limiting situations, right? I'll repeat it. When you see the world as hostile, unsafe, or limited, you will naturally notice and attract more of those type of experience of being of hostility and a limited situations, limited money situation, limited things of how would I say, resources. Everything's going to be aligned to that feeling of limitation and hostile, unsafe. If you feel that the world is hostile and unsafe, if you feel that accidents are always happening, that this is an unsafe world, that you cannot walk in the streets without being attacked, now you're feeling the world is hostile. And so then you're going to then manifest those situations not happening to you, it's happening through you, because it's your belief. So imagine if we all had the belief that this world is safe. Imagine if we all had this belief that the world is safe. How will life be? If you all had to believe that the world is safe, how will life be? If you all had to believe that the world is full of abundance, that we don't need to take from other people, how will life be if we all believe that we are all safe and is plentiful of resources for every person, right? How will life be? How will the world be? Unfortunately, we came for the opposite. We came for the yin and the yang. We came for the bad and the good, right? However, remember, it's your responsibility for you to soak yourself in the bad or the good. It's your responsibility to tune your frequency to the bad or the good. And when you are tuning to the positive, it doesn't mean that you're ignoring and that the bad things don't exist. It just means that you're choosing your core frequency, you choosing your vibration. That's what it simply means when you get up every morning and you start your day and you say, thank you, Spirit, thank you, God, for this new day, right? You say, thank you for this new day. I'm happy because I'm awake. I'm healthy. I'm thankful for the restful nights that I've had. I'm thankful for the home that I'm living in. Thank you for the roof that I'm under. I'm thankful that I have a bed. I'm thankful that I have running water. I can wash and have a shower. I can have a bath. I'm thankful that I have food to eat today, because there are people that are not in that experience, right? So you need to understand that you joining the people that don't have what you have is not helping them, and neither is it helping you. So you need to understand that when you raise your frequency right now and be positive and choose a high frequency vibration, you're helping the world. Imagine if we all think negative, if we all think pessimistic thoughts, if we all thought about dark thoughts, how will the world be? We'll probably would have manifested atom World War III or something like that, you understand? But because there are people in the world that are choosing to be high vibrational, choosing to think positive in life, those are the people that are keeping the balance right, because we all need to play our part so that we can create a wonderful world. Because we're not saying there's not going to be no problems. There will be problems, that we're going to be people that solve problems. When you decide to become a finder, not some person that's going to be dwelling in problems and giving up, right? When you decide, I'm going to find a solution to this problem, you're raising your frequency. Now you're saying, no, I'm choosing the positive. There is a solution to every problem, and every challenge can be overcome. I came here for the challenge. Remember, you never only came for the joy and the happiness. You also came for the challenge. You came for difficulties and also for the joys, right? You need to understand that's when you change your frequency. It's important for you to understand that you have the power to change your frequency always, right? So here we go. So let's recap what we spoke about before I close, right? Remember, your belief creates your worldview. Your worldview sets your frequency, right? And your frequency determines what you attract, right? You are not a victim. You are attracting everything in your life experience always, right? So very important for us to take ownership of what we are attracting in our life experiences. Very important, right? That we need to understand that if you see the world as hostile, as I said, and limited, you will naturally notice and attract hostility and limited situations. If you see the world as full of abundance and possibilities, you assign your opportunities, and people will come according to what you believe, right? Opportunities and people will come according to what you believe. When you believe in abundance and safety and possibility, a place of no limits, then you will attract accordingly, okay? Right? So, as I'm ending my live, guys, if you have not as yet, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm Sissy, life coach and motivation speaker. If you are interested in this type of topics, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And thank you to all the 200 people that are following me at this moment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. I support for your support. Thank you. And I'm really appreciative of your support, right? So, as I said, if you're new, go ahead and join my community, right? So that you can see when I have lives again, all right? I will have another live tomorrow speaking about another topic on self-development and self-awareness. Remember that you being aware about your frequencies, developing yourself, when you being aware that you're not a victim of this life, you are now developing yourself. When you are taking ownership of your life experience, you are developing yourself. You're becoming the master of your own life experience. All right. So anyway, guys, have a great Saturday further, right? And I will check you all tomorrow. Okay, have a good day, guys. Bye.